Om Shanti, everybody. Welcome to special Christmas Satsang 2023. It seems to have been quite a momentous year and quite a momentous time at the moment, flowing forwards. Almost feels like everyone's holding their breath, waiting to see what's going to happen next. Waiting to see if someone else does something differently. So I think it's time for all of us to stop waiting for someone else to do things differently and begin doing that ourselves. I think this time now is the time for us all to, in a way, kind of grow up. I hope that doesn't sound too harsh. It's not meant to sound harsh. It's meant to sound empowering and hopeful. That we can stop waiting, for the others. Buddha is saying thumbs up. Yeah, I think it's that time. Well, for so long we've been saying, oh, they and them, they're all doing it wrong. And I think it's time really to let go of that completely and stop having that expectation at all. And to just start doing things right ourselves. I was listening to the Dalai Lama's Christmas prayer for peace, where he didn't really mention peace or prayer, to be honest. There were lots of monks chanting around him. What he spoke about was the importance of spiritual practice, meditation, etc., as we would expect. But the important thing, what he said, is to integrate it into ourselves and our lives. And I also, I read Pope Francis's Christmas message. I don't know if you've seen it, where he said the same thing really, but in a different way. He said, "You are Christmas." Have you seen that? You are Christmas. Quite startling for a Roman Catholic prelate to be saying that, I think. But he said, you're Christmas, when you're kind to somebody, when you call people together, you're the Christmas bell, and things like that. He said it's a beautiful message, actually. So again, it's that message of empowerment and the ability to responsibility, and for the change to begin with us. So we all know that trauma passes itself on. It doesn't have to, is what I would say, but it has a habit of doing that when people are unconscious of it, I think. We all know that it's the abused child that becomes the abusing adult, for instance. And the country that's been colonized or that sort of thing that goes off and does it to others later on. We probably all know that it's hurt people who hurt others. It's hurt people who hurt you. And then when we understand this, we find deep compassion in our hearts and understanding, because probably we've done it too. Who knows? Maybe at some point, all of us have felt hurt and reacted and lashed out or some way. So I think that's one of the places where we can begin to change the world, with this understanding, so that when we feel hurt, we can say it stops here. Stops here. We can acknowledge it, accept it, thank it for coming to us to remind us, to help us to make this change. To say, yeah, I'm going to choose a different way to react to this. I might not know what it is at the moment, but I can prepare myself in advance maybe, and just know that if someone, might say you did something wrong and you didn't, or whatever they might say that you might find hurtful, or something they do. Yeah, many ways we can find to be hurt. It can be good sometimes to ask, who is it that's hurt? Is it the real me that's hurt? That can be quite a good introspection to find out who was that, because maybe it was the inner child, or some conditioning from childhood, or our lovely friend, the ego. And it's not easy to do this. This is where we become spiritual warriors of the light, peaceful. I don't even like the word warriors, but it might be a useful phrase, I don't know. We can become peaceful presence, peaceful beings. We can still be honest and say whatever we might need to say, but we can say it in a peaceful way, in a clear and gentle way. We can be strong and gentle. Strong and gentle. But if a big hurt comes to us, we might forget this, and we might go into our old patterns of reacting. Why does it always happen to me, etc. And we can take the opportunity to be open to our own creativity. To say, I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to ask for help. Let's see how this can come out for the best for everybody. And I think that's the beginning for changing the world. Because we are the world. We're not separate from that. And we are beautiful divine beings. And we have great power when we choose to live this way. Because we align ourselves with the power of love, the greatest power The universe knows. And the old saying goes, if it doesn't seem to be working, increase the dose. More love. More love. And I can tell you I've done this myself in my own life, to the point of looking a complete fool. But I didn't know anything else except love. So that's what I kept doing. And beautiful fruit came from that. Beautiful changes, I think, in myself and people around me. So this is where our hope is. It's within us. It's not outside waiting for political systems, ruling bodies, etc., to change. It's by changing ourselves and sharing these thoughts with other people. Sharing heart meditation, of course, is one of the great ways that people find a way to connect with the source of love, of all. And then we can become completely humble in our everything. You know, that's when people say you have to love yourself. They don't mean you have to love yourself. They don't mean you have to say, I'm great. I have to boost my morale. I have to build up my confidence. You know, it doesn't mean that. It means this powerful inner spiritual connection with the source of all. And there you find you are love. There's nothing you need to do. All ideas of I'm not good enough cannot exist there. You're in a different room where those old things don't come. I don't know if this is making sense to you, but I hope it is. So Christmas, that is celebrated so widely around the world, even in countries that are not predominantly Christian, you know. I have lots of friends in India, so who are Hindu, who are sending me happy Christmas messages. They're all giving each other presents. They have Christmas trees. They're wearing Santa Claus hats. Any excuse for being kind and happy together. And that's what I think is a good thing. But the traditional meaning of Christmas, the birth of Christ, however we might look at that or think about that or connect with the great teacher, Yeshua, for celebrating his appearance on the earth. And he himself said the same, right? He said, the kingdom of heaven is within. And then he showed everyone how to live that way. My Father and I are one. He didn't mean just him. We all are that one. And coming to know this and experience the truth of this, that's the gift of Christmas. Becoming, knowing that you are, not even needing to become something, knowing that you are that light is present through you right now in the world. What a precious gift. What a blessing. You are Christmas, you see. Wonderful. So we're going to have a little bit of heart song, and then we're going to go into a peace meditation for our world at this Christmas time. So I'd like to invite Tanmai, if she would like to sing with us.
Now we walk in beauty. Beauty is before us. Beauty is behind us, above us and below us, around us and within us. Now we walk in beauty. Beauty is before us. Beauty is behind us, above us and below us, around us and within us. Now we walk in beauty. Beauty is before us. Beauty is behind us, above us and below us, around us and within us. Now we walk in beauty. Beauty is before us. Beauty is behind us, above us and below us, around us and within us, around us and within.
Beautiful, Tanmai. Thank you. So we're going to flow on with Dharani. Who's going to be singing the beautiful mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, which is just perfect for what we've been talking about. And the translation of the mantra I like the most says that the jewel of consciousness has reached the heart's lotus.
Thank you, Padma.
There is a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding deep within my soul. To be a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding is the highest goal. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. There is a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding deep within my soul. To be a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding is the highest goal. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. There is a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding deep within my soul. To be a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding is the highest goal. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. There is a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding deep within my soul. To be a jewel in a lotus flower unfolding is the highest goal. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani, Om Mani Padme Hum.
Thank you. Just beautiful. Thank you. So let's invite our bodies to come into a comfortable place, a comfortable feeling for us to begin to draw within, for us to draw close to this jewel in the lotus flower, in the lotus of the heart. And let's just take a few easy, deep breaths. Feel the breath easily flowing. Flowing through the nostrils, into the lungs, filling the lungs completely, and warm breath flowing out through the nostrils. Just following that path of the breath that happens by itself. beginning to feel ourselves being breathed, beginning to feel everything start to slow down, beginning to feel everything become gentle and quiet. If your eyes haven't closed, you might like to just let the eyelids softly float down and rest over the eyes, like rose petals. A gentle, warm covering for the eyes so they can rest in the warmth and darkness within. And let's bring the gentle hand to meet the gentle heart. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And a beautiful sigh out through the mouth. Just letting go of any tightness or holding there might be in the body or the breath or the mind. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. And letting it softly sigh out through the mouth. Feeling all the holding, relaxing and melting. And let's take one more in through the nose. Sighing out and putting at the end of the sigh. Letting all awareness begin to draw towards the heart center. Notice if the position of the body or the flow of the breath changes as you draw closer and closer to the heart. And let's share the sound of Om, the sound of oneness, the sound of universal love and compassion. We'll just chant Om once together. So let's take in a very deep breath now. Om. Letting the vibration of this universal mantra draw you closer and closer within. Entering into the heart space. Feeling its beauty, the beauty that we heard in the song. Now we walk in beauty. Here it is, within our own hearts. Just allow this beauty of the heart to expand and grow. These beautiful blessings of the heart might bring a smile to the face, a smile to the body. And let's ask these blessings of the heart to draw us completely within the blessing. Asking the blessing of the heart to draw us completely within the blessing. There's nothing we need to do except the asking. Please draw me completely within you. Inviting the mind to gently flow down into the heart center. Perhaps feeling it arrive in the heart. Feeling consciousness united in the heart. Resting in this oneness. And allowing ourselves to drop deeper within. Drawing closer to that beloved presence within us. The place, the source of the beauty and the light and the love. It is within each of us. This place of connection with the Absolute, with pure love. Pure light. And allowing ourselves to draw even deeper and deeper in this presence. Perhaps even going beyond this presence into the silence and stillness. Into the peace that passes all understanding. Just melting like a snowflake in the sun. Into this silent peace. Taking the opportunity to melt, to disappear in the oneness of your own self. Coming home. Abiding. Abiding. Staying focused always in the heart. Focused always in the heart. And together, let's share a heart intention that this peace will live on our earth, will somehow flow through us, finding us to be its representatives, its channel. Knowing we don't have to do that job. We just have to be the channel, to be present, to be willing, and to have the heart prayer for peace on earth. Finding there's no effort needed. It's the most natural thing in the world to be this way, to live this way. The other way is so hard. And this way is so natural. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. The jewel of consciousness has reached the heart's lotus. This is bodhicitta, the awakened heart mind. May there be peace and harmony on the earth. May there be peace and harmony in the heavens. May there be peace and harmony upon and within all the waters. And may there be peace and harmony in every heart. Jai Shri Satguru Prem. Jai. As we stay resting in our hearts, beloved Usha has kindly offered to sing with us. So just stay exactly where you are in your heart, resting at home in yourself.
Thank you. Ambema Jagarambema Ambema Ambema Jagarambema Ambema Ambema Jagarambema Ambema, Ambema, Jagadambema, Ambema, Ambema, Jagadambema, Ambema, Ambema, Jagadambema. Ambema, Ambema, Jagadambema, Ambema, Ambema, Jagadambema, Ambema, Ambema, Jagadambema. Durgema, 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 Doge doge ma. Doge ma. Doge ma. Doge 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 ma. Doge ma. Doge ma. Doge 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 ma. Doge ma. Doge ma. Doge doge ma. Kalima, Kalima, Gali Gali Kalima, 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 Gali Gali Kalima, 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 Gali Kalima. Kalima, Kalima, Gali Gali Kalima, 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 Gali Gali Kalima, 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 Gali Kalima. Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma, Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma, Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma, Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma. Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma, Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma, Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma. Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma, Ambe ma, Jagadambe ma.
Thank you, Usha. Thank you. Thank you beyond words. Very deep and beautiful. Thank you. So the Mother of the Universe, who is doing everything, is holding us. Is always here to help and support us. We just have to remember, ask. We just have to remember to ask. And to connect.